he did not die knowing he was as big as he is today.
That's a fact.
Let's just be real.
He would have moved.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
We back with some more Wack 100 content. What's going on, y'all?
Wack says when Pop Smoke got smoked out west, nobody gave too much of a care. He was regional, and his buzz was from New York and the kids. But he didn't realize how big he actually was and should have moved smarter.
Hey, check out the items in the description box and take you right to the RUMORNATI shop. Identifies as a multi-millionaire.
RUMORNATI network.
What we talking about?
Sounded like albums and mixtapes. Sounded like albums. A lot of them.
Snoop ain't never won a Grammy, so what we talking about? You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yeah.
Hey, Wack.
That's politics.
Hey, Wack, I got a
Roddy Ricch was up for 6 of them, didn't leave with none of them.
Hey, but look, Wack, look. So where you put who we said was for Takeoff? Is he over XXX too?
Nah, he's over X3.
As an individual, no. But let's be real, he was part of one of the biggest urban groups. Individual, no.
Nah, but I'm saying that with that time he died, was it more like damn, like
X is still yeah.
I told y'all.
Hell yeah, he was part, bro. He part of one of the biggest, hottest independent labels at the time.
Right, where you got Pop Smoke then?
But that don't count. He called Offset his nephew.
Pop Smoke was a regional
They
thing too. Nobody give.
I saw that.
Didn't know who Pop Smoke was.
Yo, bro.
Listen to me. Look, I swear to God, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm in Germany. If you from New York, y'all watch Corey King spaz out on me. Wack, Snoop Dogg, Game, Ice Cube, y'all can't cut to New York. All this weird, right? I didn't even know who this was. I called Slay. Yo, Slay, who is this? Right? So he put me online with him. Wrote the fuck you doing? Yo, my man Pop Smoke. I said, yo, Corey, check this out, dog. Last week, the label called me. I don't know this. I told the label to get him out that house to put him at the W on the 18th floor. I told him that. Hollywood Hills is the ghetto out here. They didn't do that. My artist called me. That Monday we had a video with Blueface and the Baby. Wack, Pop Smoke want me to go to the studio with him. Negative. That Monday we had a video with Blueface and the Baby. Wack, Pop Smoke want me to go to the studio with him. Negative. Right? He got too much going on. I told the label. I said, y'all need to get him off this coast until he handle that business with that car. I told him. I don't know this nigga, but I know my streets. Blueface said, then really I said, yo, nephew, we did a video today. I'm in Germany. Go your ass home. And called me the next morning. He said they killed him, Wack. Who? Pop Smoke. He said I'd have been at that house with him and them. I told you. So you gotta remember, a lot of us didn't even know he hadn't resonated. He was buzzing, the kids was knowing, but he hadn't resonated. He didn't even know he was this big. He did not die knowing he was as big as he is today.
That's a fact.
Let's just be real. He
would have moved. He would have moved better.
It was he was a fly by night. He came. His buzz was going. He was getting there, and then it happened to him. But I could tell him. I told him, my New York partner, hey, look, Nick, the 911 call came from New York. Check your backyard. The 911 call to LAPD came from New York. 5 in there with him from his backyard. Ain't none of them hit.
That's what I told him earlier, yeah.
Y'all niggas ain't slow and stupid. I told them people, y'all coming out here playing in this jungle, just because a nigga ain't crippling the blood, a south side, it don't mean they something to play with. See, we got a whole nother thing called Armenian power that ain't to be with. They over there in Glendale, they drive their little Audis and Porsches, they wear the loafers and slacks, but they ain't to be with. Took they mother Rolls Royce to New York and told them you, because they didn't look like us.
It's words and spells, and it's kind of like that. The universe could come back to him, bro.
Yeah, I told him.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
he had his mom and pops, he had no reason being in no game. So
I told that nigga, I said, yo, Birdman called me with the label on the phone. I said, yo, get him out that house. Our partner called me and said, Wack, they ordered 15. That means 50 know where you at.
Right.
Everyone gonna tell 3 niggas. Now 50 know where you at. So guess what this is doing? Uber eating.
Shout out RUMORNATI and the
all this. Biggie Smalls killed Beverly Hills. Pop killed Las Vegas Boulevard. Man, these guys don't give a fuck about none of that. And the Hollywood Hills, any of y'all that been there, y'all know that's worse than the ghetto. At least the ghetto is lit up. We know what's what. You over in the crevices, it's
Hey,
dark,
Wack,
you in the mountains.
he was up there on Mount Olympus.
He was in the hills. I don't know exactly. He was just in Hollywood Hills. Like, all that shit's up there, stacked
Yeah,
on
but
top of each other, dark, and there's
I,
18 different
I,
ways to get out of there and end
hey, I
up
think
on
he
the
was.
other side of the city.
I think he was up that Mount Olympus way over there up the Laurel Canyon. Huh?
Wherever it's at, it's dark and it's dangerous.
I think that was the Mount Olympus area.
Tell me, Wack, we got a house, Hollywood Hills. I'm not buying it, Hollywood Hills. Nigga, you
I
gonna
don't know
die up
why
there.
he went to go celebrate on the West anyway. He should went to Paris or some shit.
Bro, it wasn't the streets, it wasn't the nigga streets that got him. It's the niggas he stole from that got him. Them little niggas that they caught, that was business. That wasn't personal. The bag come from the other side. I don't know why you youngsters don't be listening to these old heads. They telling you what not to do. Y'all listening to your daddy that you don't like trying to tell you what to do instead of hearing a nigga trying to teach you what not to do. See that scar on that nigga face? See that bullet hole on that nigga neck? You see that slit on that nigga's lip? He trying to keep you from getting that. Hey yo, I did that. That's how this happened. Don't do that. Nigga, you can't tell me what to do. I be thinking you niggas got flashbacks of your daddy you don't like. For real. All of them do it. They receive it like you trying to tell them what to do. I know they told him. He ain't give a fuck. And then, these niggas run around, they get their little pistols, right?
Shout out RUMORNATI and the
Can y'all make sense of this shit for me? Y'all get your little pistols, 5 of y'all pistols, all y'all got 2 clips. But then you go drink lean. Nigga, what the fuck is... Hey, you got your pistols, y'all on point. But now you over here leaning and
You
you
gonna have to
nod
point
out.
at the floor with you.
Then you not, like, I'm just being real, like, my youngsters, y'all got to snap out this shit, bro. Wake up. For real. You don't know this bitch? You been flashing on the internet? Man, if you gonna go see this bitch and be that dumb about it, make sure your people know, make sure you go over there with $8 in your pocket, no jewelry, none of that. Cause it's a good chance it's a lie now. Why else the bitch calling you? This real shit. Y'all don't be, y'all
But
motherfuckers don't be thinking, bro.
Can we rewind though, gang? You said Young
What?
Dolph death was more impactful than Nipsey's.
Shout out RUMORNATI and the goo.
Some of this shit. How many Crenshaw shirts do y'all see hanging in the stores in y'all cities, y'all outlets, y'all malls, or walking around, or right now on social media like it was in that first fucking couple weeks?
Oh,
They
that's a
still
fact. I
sell them.
still get.
But hold on. But if we say that, then shit, ain't too many niggas buying Kobe jerseys right now either, though.
I still got my marathon.
Are you crazy? You better go to that motherfucking Lakers store.
Oh man, y'all
And
gonna
them
get at down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that. Oh man, Wack 100 says when that boy Pop Smoke got smoked out west, that it wasn't a big deal to nobody out there. Nobody really gave a F, and that the buzz that he had before he passed and the love that he got after he passed was mostly from New York and the youth. He speaks on a situation where a car came up missing. Pop Smoke had someone's Bentley out from the West Coast and drove it all the way to New York, flew it, shipped it, however it got there. It was in New York. It was supposed to be returned. It wasn't, and supposedly that's what all of this problems was about. That's where it originated from. But then you had Corey King making himself the voice of New York at that time, coming out and speaking belligerently about how New York was going to handle the situation, the stance that him and his guys were taking, what was being orchestrated, and the denial of access to the state of New York or a certain part. I don't know how Corey King was going to control the whole New York and keep somebody out of it, but the denial of access to New York from West Coast artists, producers, movers and shakers, etc. Then long story short, I'm sure y'all heard it 1,000 times before, Wack and Corey have a talk. Corey finds out that the call came from New York to the LAPD. Pop Smoke's team had been warned about him being out there, and yeah, he and his team may have underestimated the fact that they were messing with some pretty high-powered people. Listen, y'all, do good business, okay? If you do your history a little bit, you know what? One of the first rappers that was consistently talking about running off with somebody's pack was Yo Gotti. Then we had the big boomer, Mr. Pluto himself, Future, aka Mr. Finesse. Way before Finesse 2 times, Future was the main one talking about finessing. Then I remember that whole New York Zogar era, and I think Pop Smoke is a product of that, and thinking that it's okay to do people wrong or get over on people. If you see an opportunity to take something and, you know, make off with it without doing right by the people that you were supposed to do right by, you know, that's what they do. And sometimes to that, there are consequences, and unfortunately, allegedly, this young man lost his life doing bad business. But like my bro said, I reserve the right to be wrong, and like I say, I identify as a multimillionaire. Hey, shout out to everybody involved, man. Shout out to the Versus Room. Shout out to Wack 100 and the whole 100 side. Most importantly, shout out to y'all. And if I made this far in the video, y'all the real MVPs, and I appreciate y'all the most. But hey, I need y'all to do me a favor. Click that like button on the way out if you ain't doing it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if you didn't already. Share the video because it helps with the algorithm. We damn sure can't do it by ourselves. And oh, don't forget to check out that description box. Hit the link for the merch and copy your shirt.